Hello children, this video is all about verbs. So let me start the class. So let us see what is a verb. The verb is a word that expresses some action, feeling or existence. It tells us something about the subject, like lions roar. Roar is an action. Boys fly kites. Fly is an action. I feel sorry. It's a feeling. Ashoka was a great king. So it is existence. Now let us see the classification of verbs. So verbs are of two types: principal verb, auxiliaries. Principal verb, it's also known as main verb. Then the main verb is of two types: transitive verb, intransitive verb, and auxiliaries of two types: helping verb and modal. Let us see what is a transitive verb. A verb that takes object with them is called a transitive verb. So look at this example: teacher teaches maths. So maths is object. So this verb teaches, it has taken an object with it. So it is called transitive verb. Ruhi draws a picture. So draws has got the object picture with it. So it is a verb with object. That's why we are saying that it is a transitive verb. Then intransitive verb. A verb that does not take any object with them is called an intransitive verb. So look at this example: birds fly in the sky. So this verb is without a object, so it is intransitive. The baby is weeping. Verb without object, so intransitive. Now let us see auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs help in the formation of tense and mood. So look at some auxiliary verbs: been, being, is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had. Example: I am leaving. Leaving is the main verb, am is the auxiliary verb. Now let us see modal verbs. A modal verb is a type of verb that is used with other verbs to indicate obligation, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, order or advice. Modal verbs modify the main verb. Now forms of verb. There are three forms of verb. So that is present form, past form and past participle form, or we can say V1, V2, V3. Example: go, went, gone. Some more examples: awake, awoke, awaken, become, became, become. Verbs can be divided into two kinds depending upon how they are formed. So first one is regular verbs, second one is irregular verbs. Regular verbs form their past and past participle forms by adding ed. Look at this example: walk, walked, walked, dance, danced, danced, paint, painted, painted. So it is following some pattern. Then irregular verbs form their past and past participle forms in different ways. There are mainly three types of irregular verbs. Verbs in which all the three forms are the same. Example: put, put, put. Verbs in which two of the three forms are the same. Example: sit, sat, sat. Verbs in which all three forms are different. Example: drink, drank, drunk. So in this lesson you have learnt about the definition of verbs, its classification and the forms of verb.